Hey everyone, Carson Long here from Writing Theory, and normally my videos are very researched, scripted. I do my best to present and edit them really well, but today it's a little different. I'm getting married this week, and so I wanted this video just to be very quick, hopefully very helpful, so I can focus on other things. So we're gonna do a video today on 3 random writing tools that you aren't using now, but you probably should start because they've changed a lot about how I do things in my writing process, and maybe you'll be the same. So let's start with the first resource here. It's called Pomodoro TV. And self-plug, I made this website. You can go use it right now. For those who don't know, the Pomodoro time management technique is a way of splitting up your work time to be more productive. It's the idea that you can work for 25 minutes of very focused and diligent work and then take a 5-minute break. And you can adjust those sort of values. But the whole idea is that because you know that there's a break coming up, it's easier for you to stay focused for that 25-minute focus time. So there's plenty of apps and stuff out there to help you sort of follow this time management. But I also like YouTube. So I made a website where you can put in a focus video and a break video, and you can have the Pomodoro time management system alternate between those videos based on the timer that you set up. So feel free to go check it out. Of course, you can put in a writing theory video in there if you really want to for your break time. This works for YouTube videos just like normal ones, but it also works for live streams. So I often use it with like a lo-fi hip hop background noise while I write. So recently I actually used this site and was able to set records on how many words I was able to write in one sitting. As I finished up my new novella coming out called Starlight Farm's Kennel for Talking Dogs, I was able to hit 7,000 words in one day. And that's always, I hit those records when I'm using this site. For something in my brain switches and I'm able to not look at that phone and not get distracted because I know I'll have a break coming up. So maybe you'll like it too. Check it out, pomodorotv.com. I hope you like it. The second resource is to help you name your characters, and this is one that I found out about because of you guys. Behind the Name is the name of the website, behindthename.com. And when you're working on trying to come up with a character name, especially if you want it to mean something, this is the website to help you get to the etymology and the history of that name. So you can look up names specifically that mean things related to your character's traits. If you have someone who's very patient, then you can look up keywords related to that trait and find a name that sort of aligns with that vision. We have a whole video on naming characters here and a ton of great information in the comments, like 300 something comments of people talking about how they name characters. Behind the Name came up quite a few times for people as a resource that they go to. So check out Behind the Name and you can use that to help name your characters and have meaning behind them. Check it out. This last one's a little more niche. And I've used it in the past, but I haven't used it in quite a bit. But it's a subreddit, and subreddits, especially about writing, can really be hit or miss. The writing subreddit, I used to be all over, but I found a lot of the same kind of questions kept coming up for users. How do you know if your writing's good? I hate my draft. What do I do? Can I be a writer? And those were just sort of 2 basic level questions for the kind of discussion that I wanted to have. Another subreddit I found that I did like though was called Destructive Readers. And this is a subreddit where you can go in here and provide writing feedback on other people's writing. And it's all meant to be constructive, right? So you go there and you say, here's what I liked, here's what I think could be better. But by providing feedback to others, you can then post your own writing and get feedback from your fellow writers. This can be really interesting if you're open to that kind of criticism, but there's not a lot of other spaces that allow this kind of constructive criticism between people. So Destructive Readers, I use that more than I use like the writing subreddit, and maybe you'll find use for it too. If you're interested in some sort of community for writers, I'm currently trying to figure out the best way to set up a Discord server so that we can all discuss writing and we can talk about developmental editing and books that inspire us and have writing competitions and all kinds of stuff. If that's something that you'd be interested in, then please let me know. You can either leave a comment down here at the bottom of this video or just give it a like and subscribe and let me know that that's something people are interested in. I've had a hard time finding a good community for writers for the kind of things I want to discuss. And so I figured I might as well make my own one day. If you have any other resources that you want to share with other people, post it in the comments below. We'd like to hear it. I am discovering new things all the time because of the comments people leave on our videos, and it's really eye-opening. There's a whole world of resources and stuff that I don't even know about, and I've been writing for most of my life, and I've been on the internet for most of my life. So there's a lot of stuff out there. Just because it may be common sense to you or common knowledge to you doesn't necessarily mean it's common knowledge to anyone else. So please put it in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And as always, thank you for watching.